Hey gang, here's my top 50 comics. Number 50! I'm not going to do that for every number. X-Force 2, the second appearance of Deadpool, and the first appearance of Kane, who never really caught on. Maybe his detachable flying hand was not quite as cool as I thought it was when I was 11. Swamp Thing 37, the first appearance of John Constantine, who later starred in Hellblazer, which is a title I've always hated because it's a constant reminder that they didn't have the rights to use the title Hellraiser because of the Clive Barker movies. First issue, the all-new, all-exciting Black Panther. In other words, this isn't part of the glut of reprints we fill the shelves with. It's all new, seriously. The Incredible Hulk 330, the first Todd McFarlane art for Marvel. And you knew Todd wasn't quite ready for the big leagues yet because almost every element in this picture lead right to Doc Samson's crotch. Detective 475, the first appearance of the Jokerfish, so much cooler than Beppo the Super Monkey. Shazam, number 1. Superman doesn't actually appear in this issue, and he seems to be doing a Price is Right Barker Girls presentation for Billy Batson's transformation. Lady Rawhide, number 3, with a nice Adam Hughes cover. And some people might say, that's sexist. And to them I say, it is the sexiest. Green Arrow 1 of 4, his first solo title series. But I'm betting he wishes Green Lantern was floating around so he could put a green bubble around him right about now. Wonder Woman number 7, the first appearance of the lady who becomes the modern Cheetah, I forgot her name. New Mutants 86 with a one-panel non-story cameo of Cable. Todd McFarlane inked this cover, and it's Todd who writes after Ditko right next to their signatures, possibly because Rob wasn't going to credit Ditko for the drawing he swiped from him. Batman 576, the first appearance of Cassandra Cain. Don't expect any Spidey-style zingers from this character in a movie, she's mute. Marvel Superheroes Winter Special, featuring the first appearance of Squirrel Girl. I just wish that Eric Larson would not draw Namor that way, he just looks nude. Grendel number 3, which I found out from Kyle Rowe, has a teeny little print run. I actually just bought it for $1 because I thought it looked cool. Detective 476 with a neato Jokerized Batman cover. Before there was Venomization, there was Jokerization. A beat copy of X-Men 94, but hey, it's complete. The staples are clean. It was $2, which is actually more than I can say for most comics I get at my local flea market. Taking up 2 spots, 52, Week 7, and Week 11, featuring the appearances of the new Batwoman. And yep, I just checked Twitter and I've already been shit on for daring to show a lesbian character. Here's a lousy condition Comics Journal 89, and you might be thinking, oh, you and your lust for the Comics Journal and Will Eisner. No, this has a teeny little write-up, plus an image of Leonardo, talking about the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. In better condition, it generally sells for like $20. Another beat comic, Shazam number 28, the first modern Black Adam. I got this for $3 in a bookstore that had a couple of comics boxes, and I think they also had a random issue of Star Brand there for $5. Coyote number 11, the first Todd McFarlane art in comics. And good for Steve Englehart for giving Todd a chance. I wouldn't have. The art in here stinks. Wonder Woman 188 with a nice black Adam Hughes cover, which is being ruined by the glare, but whatever. Suicide Squad number 23, the first Oracle. It's one of those keys with like a crappy cover. We get to see the backs of our heroes fighting obscured, boxy knockoffs of the AT-STs from Return of the Jedi. It doesn't exactly inspire speculators to drive up the price. Another low grader, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 134, the first cameo of Darkseid, who you'll probably never see in a movie. Civilians will be like, that's a ripoff of Thanos. Actually, shut it, nerdlinger. Transformers number 1 with a simultaneously great and terrible Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Great because it's great. Terrible because why don't they just draw Optimus like in the cartoon? Why did it take till Dreamwave to get that right? Superman Annual number 11, the newsstand Canadian price variant, which apparently means something. They adapted this for the Justice League cartoon and they actually improved the emotional core of it, but they weren't allowed, or they didn't have the budget to show the sweeping epic ending with Mongul basically taking over the entire universe in his mind. Spoilers. New Mutants 87, the first Cable. So I've got this, 86, I've got the Marvel Age preview of Cable. The only early Cable I'm missing is the first baby Cable because I don't care, he's a baby, he doesn't even have the bitchin' cyborg arm. A not great copy copy of Black Lightning #1. He's beating on some well-built pushers. Most of the pushers I've seen are scrawny little guys on bicycles, but I guess it was different in the 70s. Batman Adventures 28, the 4th appearance of Harley Quinn. That's the earliest appearance I have because I would never pay more than 50 cents for these animated books. Uncanny X-Men 221, the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Wolverine's burning so hot that his claws are red, but he still has his arm and armpit hair. Is that his healing factor, or did he once try waxing and it grew back thicker, darker, and plasma blast proof? X-Force #11, the first appearance of the true Domino, and you know that she's the real Domino because her luck powers have prevented any of the rips in her costume to pop out those titties. Batman 655, the first Damian Wayne. It's just the regular cover, but I got it for 50 cents. Another beat wonder, Shazam #8, the first reprint of the first Black Adam story. And it was a terrible idea to do 40s reprints in this series, because by comparison, the reprints made the new material look like sloppy dog shit. Wonder Woman 139, another nice Adam Hughes cover. A startling new direction for Wonder Woman, which I think they do every 5 issues. Scalped #1, also a 50 center. It's a nice jock cover. Batman and Robin Adventures #8, with a nice silhouetted Harley on the cover. How many of her early cover appearances are silhouetted? Like 2? Tales of the Teen Titans #44, the first Dick Grayson as Nightwing. It's also the first Jericho. I guess they figured Deathstroke was still cool despite his bell-bottom boots, and Nightwing was still cool despite his plunging neckline and flared collar. So Jericho will be just as cool with the puffy sleeves and turtleneck, right? Wrong. The Forever People #1, the first full Darkseid and Bright Yellow. Why does this particular comic always go bright yellow? No, seriously, this is on my list, even though it's the less sought-after green version. It's Youngblood #2, the first appearance of Prophet, who was optioned to be on a show on some streaming service. It's kind of hard for the value on this to rise, though, because the dollar bin has as many copies of this as there are new startup streaming services. Detective 471, the reintroduction of Hugo Strange. Wait, did he have that mask on over those big honking glasses? Amazing Spider-Man 347, with a nice Eric Larson Venom cover. Spoilers, that's not really Spidey's skull. The Teen Titans 45, the first Bumblebee. Her movie's coming out in December. Wait, that's the Transformer? Why is this on my list? Judge Dredd #1, with a nice Brian Boland cover. Judge Dredd's apparently just arrested a supersized version of those freaky midgets from The Killing Joke. Wonder Woman 189, another great Adam Hughes cover. My only complaint, he went a little low contrast with the cleavage. You know, give it some shadow, give it some highlights, shine those babies up. Batman 237, it's pretty beat, but Neil Adams already charged me $50 to show it, so I'm gonna show it. Amazing Heroes 35, an early preview of the Black Suit Spidey. There's nothing sweeter than finding a preview book that predates a significantly more expensive book. Detective 474, the first modern Deadshot. Not modern enough to be played by Will Smith, but modern enough. Marvel Team Up 141, the first Black Suit Spidey by default, or something. People keep showing it on Instagram, so I figure I'd put it in this list. Amazing Hero 16, the first New Mutants cover and preview. I just can't wait to see the fans demand the original cut of the movie after the studio butchers it and it bombs, if it ever comes out. Justice League of America 137, the first fight between Captain Marvel and Superman. It's like effing Miracle Man 15, but without all the violence and destruction. And finally, New Mutants 98, which I just won from Comics with Bueller. It's obviously the first Deadpool, the first Gideon, and the first fake Domino, and you know that she's fake, because if she had luck powers, why would her face be just below crotch level and next to Gideon's old, saggy, sweaty balls? Good night, folks! I want you to check out Rated Rawr. I'll have his link in the description and at the end of the video, and I want you to check out the Never Stay Dead podcast with Sleepy Reader 666 and Wednesday's Serial. I already did a shout out for them, and I got the name of the show wrong, basically making the shout out worthless. So thanks for watching.